guys? Welcome back to my channel, Willpower and Fitness, where today I'm going to be talking to you all about 6 of my favorite shoulder exercises for ultimate muscle hypertrophy. Let's get into it.
Okay guys, so I figured if I'm going to be explaining to you how to actually work a muscle, I should probably show you how that muscle works itself. This image is brought to us by myprotein.com, just to keep things legal. So in the top image here, you're going to see the anterior deltoid, or more commonly referred to as the frontal delt. The anterior deltoid is primarily worked when lifting the arms off the front of the body or any overhead pressing movements. Some examples of this may be front raises or overhead dumbbell presses. In the image below, you're going to see what is known as the medial deltoid, also known as the side delt. The medial deltoid is primarily worked by lifting the arms off the side of the body, as well as any overhead pressing movements. Some examples of this might be the side lateral raise and the overhead dumbbell press. In the third and final image, you're going to be seeing the posterior deltoid, or the rear delt. The posterior deltoid is generally worked by pulling the arms towards the body. This might include barbell rows or face pulls. So the first exercise I'm going to be showing you guys today is the overhead barbell press. This exercise is personally one of my favorites, just because it's such a great compound lift. It works all 3 of the shoulder heads, upper back, obliques, as well as the triceps. And guys, please remember, when you're executing this exercise, you want to make sure your back is straight with as little arch as possible. If you do that, it's going to cause for less injury and more gains. And for those of you who have seen it, the overhead barbell press also makes up the iconic scene in Pumping Iron where Lou Ferrigno screams Arnold Schwarzenegger's name and hopes to beat him in the 1975 Mr. Olympia. Arnold! 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 Yep, that just happened. The next exercise I choose to talk about is the side lateral raise. The main muscle worked in the side lateral raise is, well, you guessed it, the side delt. Secondary muscles include the frontal delt and the serratus anterior. Proper form for this exercise would include raising the arms off the side of the body to where the top of the hand aligns with the shoulder blades. So basically, you want to look like a bird flying in the sky. Next exercise on the list is going to be the front raise. The front raise primarily targets the anterior deltoid, but it also hits the side delt, along with the serratus anterior, the upper pectoral, and the upper trapezius muscles. Proper technique for this exercise is going to be very similar to the side lateral raise, except this time, instead of raising your arms to the side of your body, you're going to raise them in front of your body. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, always remember to have fun while you're working out. If it's something you don't enjoy, you're not going to do it. So find something that you do enjoy and do it. This could be bike riding, lifting weights, running, it doesn't matter. The options are endless. For number 4 on the list, we're going to get the rear delts involved with some behind the back barbell shrugs. But for convenience sake, we'll just call it the barbell shrug. So surprisingly, the main muscle being engaged here is actually the upper trapezius. But the secondary muscle, very close secondary, is the rear delt. I really wish you guys could see the facial expressions and hand movements I am making right now while I'm explaining all this. It's quite entertaining. To complete the exercise correctly, you want to get a barbell behind your back with your fingers facing out from your body. Lift it up, pulling your shoulders towards your ears, and this will perform the shrugging motion. The 5th exercise I'm going to show you guys is a bent over lateral raise. Now, as you might be able to tell, the bent over lateral raise is very similar to the standing lateral raise, except you're bent at the hip and you're bent at the knee. And while yes, the side delt is the main muscle being worked here, but a close second would be the rear delt due to the pulling motion upwards working the upper back and the rear delts. In usual fashion, proper form for this exercise is as follows. Knees bent to a comfortable angle for you, back bent at about a 55 to 60 degree angle, arms coming up to where hands meet the shoulder blades. That's it. The sixth and final exercise that I'm going to be going over today is the legendary face pull. Once again, the primary muscles being worked in the exercise are the side delt and the rear delt, with secondary muscles being the frontal delt and the upper back. Proper technique for this exercise is as follows. Use the top notch of the cable machine with a rope attachment. Pull towards your face, stopping just before the back of the neck. Keep in mind, these are just my personal favorite shoulder exercises. It does not mean you have to do them. There are tons of other shoulder exercises out there that you could do. In fact, almost every single time you work your upper body, you work your shoulders too.
Alright guys, that wraps up the video for today. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something you didn't know before. So please like, subscribe, comment below, and share with all your friends. Catch you guys next time.